Welcome everyone back to Really Real News. I'm Kayla Oss, once again ready to deliver the latest news on what's been happening here in the state of Wisconsin. We have a rambunctious story about who the titular Wisconsin Wildebeest could be and how they could be involved in how you pay your taxes. So you better evade him. Later on, we go live to the scene where the time thief once again broke into another home, where he clocked in at the 11th hour to cause trauma to a local resident. And a look at the freezing or steaming weather that could be potentially coming your way. All this and more coming up. Good evening, everyone. I'm here as always with Joseph King, our senior editor here at RRN. How are you doing tonight, Joe?
Well, Kay, I'm doing all right. But you know who isn't?
Who might that be, Joe?
The poor souls suffering at the hands of the Wisconsin Wildebeest.
Yes, Joe. The wildebeest has been spotted all over the state the past few months, but recently RRN has gathered information that could potentially expose this beast for the crimes it has caused.
Exactly, Kay. We sent a team of crack specialists down to a local sighting of where the beast was last spotted, and they gathered some shocking information that we the people might want to hear.
Nature is a curious thing. It's so beautiful, yet so dangerous. We humans started off no different than the average animal. We built huts out of sticks and leaves. Now, we build skyscrapers out of steel and glass. The creature known as the Wisconsin Wildebeest has been popping up all over the state over the past year. Some say it is harmless and not a worry, while others say it is a threat to the state's well-being. While no casualties have yet to be reported, local experts say it is only a matter of time. As you can see here, the attacks from the beast have been climbing steadily. After inspecting the location of a recent sighting of the beast, the damage is clearly notable. Claw marks sparse throughout the woods, trees cut in half, footprints the size of a sewer grate. Ironically, for a creature of that size, it has a very small excrement. There are two sides surrounding the debate of this beast, one stating that it is just harmless and it is just another large animal, while others are concerned that the beast is just getting started. The Wisconsin state government as well as the police have yet to do anything to combat it, stating it as Mother Nature's natural process and have only recommended building fences around your property. With the authorities being so silent during this trying time, RRN was actually contacted by an individual that wishes to share his experience with the wildebeest. The information shared by this man is truly shocking.
My home was brutally attacked by the Wisconsin Wildebeest and Will. I saw something very concerning to our public. Congressman Ronald Paulson was the man vandalizing my home. I saw his face. He has been threatening our freedom for years in the political sphere, and now he's attacking us personally?
Paulson, how can you be so sure? Why didn't you just build the fences the police are recommending? That could protect you from the beast.
Because I'm strong enough. I can beat the beast myself. I can beat him myself. And I don't trust the government. I'm not lying, I swear. Believe me. You have to trust me. My Facebook group does.
Do you have any proof?
Because, bro, I saw him.
With such striking and overwhelming evidence provided by this anonymous individual, the people could tear down the entire state of Wisconsin. It's just truly appalling, the words and true facts that were spoken there. And although there have yet to be any casualties related to the Wisconsin Wildebeest, all eyes are now on Congressman Paulson to make a statement before the wildebeest attacks get deadly.
What an astounding discovery. Congressman Ronald Paulson is the hot topic across social media now, and it's impossible for him not to comment on this conspiracy against him.
I don't know, Kay. Conspiracies have been becoming more and more popular as of late, and we can never be too sure of the legitimacy of the claims.
Attack numbers are rising each and every day, and Paulson has yet to make a public appearance since these accusations have been made against him. How can these attacks go so unnoticed? People are suffering, and others are not taking it seriously. They believe the beast is harmless since it is Paulson.
What is there to gain from him pretending to be a beast? Maybe he just enjoys it for all we know. I think what he is doing is very noble. He's taking a stance to not confirm anything. We all have a right to privacy, don't we?
Joe, if he were the beast, he's attacking people and destroying homes. No matter what, him not taking any action is very irresponsible, and it just prolongs how long this beast will be around. He could help install a safety measure that we can all agree upon. Not everyone is taking the right property measures to protect their homes and their own livelihoods because they believe the beast is just a man, which is ridiculous to think. You saw the video, the damages and the size of the beast. It's impossible to believe a simple human could do that much harm to a population. The numbers speak for themselves.
Okay, we are journalists. We aren't supposed to give our opinions. Besides, there have been no reported casualties as of yet, so people should be able to live the way they always have.
Well, with that being said, the Wisconsin Wildebeest attacks are still climbing and will continue to climb. We will see in the future if Paulson will make a public stance, and you can find that right here at RRN. Up next, our chief meteorologist, Jeffrey Simons, is here with the weather. What's it looking like out there, Jeff?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeffrey Simons, and I'm back with your nightly weather report here at Really Real News, where I give you the scoop on if you should be staying indoors or outdoors in this great state of Wisconsin. You know the drill by now. Let's just get right into tomorrow's forecast where, well, we have a peculiar situation in the clouds. You see over here in the east side of the state, I think we're going to have a massive cold front hitting right on the coast of Lake Michigan. So cities such as Milwaukee, Kenosha, and Appleton should get struck with temperatures in the negatives, as you can see right here. But my cast of the west side is another story. I believe it is going to be spring skies and warm weather all over this side of our beautiful state. How is that even possible? I don't know I forecasted that, but I did. Now, what about the middle of our state? Well, it gets complicated. When you have a massive cold front meeting a warm front, it does not equate to good things usually. So basically, Madison is going to have a mad time. Oh, so the middle of the state, I think, is going to have a massive thunderstorm with a tornado warning due to possible fluctuating air temperatures that are colliding. Our right side of the state, maybe, is going to be in the coldest time of our state's history, possibly. Meanwhile, those on the west side might be living in spring a little early with maybe some clear skies, I believe, but not for certain. As you can see behind me here, our state looks like an election season voting map. Why don't we pull up my forecast for the week, shall we? Oof. Now, you may have a clear picture of how this weather shall look on this upcoming week, and I am right somewhere in the state, just like how it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, huh? Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh boy, well, based on my findings, it seems like maybe you should go out indoors this week if my findings are to be believed, and I think that is potentially possible. Tune in tomorrow and make sure to stay cold out there. I can't believe I just said that. Stay cold out there.
Thanks, Jeff, for that insightful update.
Yeah. Be sure to be on the lookout for some clouds, everyone. Well, we know right now that it isn't pouring because we have our field reporter Eugene Usman live at the scene of a recent break-in by the well-known time thief who has been racing against the clock away from the police for years now. Is this finally his 11th hour? How's it going down there, Gene?
Come on, guys. You're good. What? You're good. Oh. Thanks, Kayla. Well, I've been waiting here for a long time. 24-hour news broadcast. I'm here all night. We had another situation with the infamous time thief. And well, the time thief steals clocks. Things like my watch. And it happened yet again here at Ozair Johnson's home residence. And I am here live at the scene to discuss this situation. Now, this is a very, very, very traumatic person that is going through a lot of stress, so we need to keep calm and collected. Remember that. Sir, were you the one that was robbed by the time thief?
What are you guys doing in my house? Who let you guys in?
We are here to uncover the bottom of this mystery that transpired here this morning at this residence by the known time thief. What did he steal from you other than your precious time? Care to comment?
Well, he stole my clock. He just walked right in through the door like you guys did. And that was pretty much it.
He walked through the door?
Yeah, pretty much. He just walked through the door.
Why would you leave your door unlocked? That seems a little risky. I mean, the Wisconsin Wildebeest is out there too.
Well, it is New Berlin after all. It's not Milwaukee, so, safety's not that big of an issue out here.
That is fair. I will give you that. But you didn't call the police or anything after you knew the situation happened? I mean, that is a very traumatic experience I'm sure that you are feeling right now. I mean, you probably are going through it.
Well, I didn't really call the police. I just made a tweet on Twitter. But yeah, it pretty much blew up, and that's how everyone figured out.
Do you have any other clocks that he could potentially have stolen?
Well, I do have another clock, but he didn't steal it, so it's actually right over here if you guys want to take a look at it.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. I'm excited to see this.
This one right here.
Okay. Wow. What an exquisitely designed clock. Why do you believe the time thief did not want to add this clock to his collection?
Well, if you take a look at the clock, right, it's got some symbols on it. I don't think he knew what it meant, so I don't think he knew it was a clock.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, for sure. What's up?
So we're trying to fill dead air on TV, and
Okay,
we don't have
gotcha.
a lot of stuff. You gotta spice it up and fill
Okay,
it with some
yeah.
stuff. So can I ask you another question or
Yeah,
so
go
just
for
to
it.
fill?
Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Thank you.
You need to get out of my house, man.
Freedom of the press.
I don't care about freedom of the press.
What are you talking about,
It
sir?
doesn't exist in my house. Come on. Let's just go this way. Come on, buddy.
Well, as you can see here, to my fellow RRN viewers, the situation here is dire. As you can see, Ozair Johnson is in a state of mass hysteria. He needs help. He needs assistance. Because that's what we do here at RRN. We help the public. That's going to be it for me, Eugene Usman. And well, have a good
Oh my goodness, Gene. I don't know what to say. That just happened in the blink of an eye.
An absolute tragedy to happen to our very own reporter. Thank you, Gene, for what you've done for RRN. The time thief shall pay for his crimes.
Joe, he's not dead. I don't think so, at least.
He was out of time here regardless. I mean, look at that. That was pathetic.
Why don't you just give us the weekly roundup? Joe, why don't you?
Well, while we wait to hear back from our producers, not many newsworthy things happened this week except one absolutely massive story. Comedian Ben Davison is now dating one of the Christine sisters. How does he keep doing it? He has dated so many pop stars, philanthropists, entrepreneurs, astronauts, pilots, teachers, masseuses, actors, and actresses over the years. Yet, after getting out of a long relationship, he manages to start up a new one with the Christine sisters. Can you believe that? Funny guys, man. They always come out on top. Other events that occurred this week was the local hospitals running out of rooms due to so many wildebeest attacks. The election of the youngest governor in our nation's history, a car crash on I-94 that terrorized many lives and may shut down that freeway for a week from damages, and a new spa day being offered to people who subscribe to our newsletter.
Ooh, I love the spa. But Joe, what you just touched on is truly important. The relationship status of Ben Davidson was well known last week.
Well, I guess we were a bit behind there. Sadly, the rest of the stories weren't as important as that one.
Breaking news, I've just received word that our RRN choppers have located the time thief's vehicle after his assault on our very own reporter. We currently have eyes on him via our other field reporter, Dirk Diggy. Everyone, please take a look.
Thanks, Kay. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, we're following what we believe to be is the vehicle of the time thief. He's currently driving down Small Road, northbound, headed towards Moreland. He seems to be going fairly slow at this point. He's currently driving a 2003 red Toyota Corolla. Not a great car for car chase. We have just seen our own reporter, Eugene Usman. He was assaulted by the time thief, and the RRN choppers have located him, and we are currently still on track towards following him. Once again, he's going very slow. Let's try to get a different angle from where we're headed. All right, it seems like he's forming a line of cars behind him, almost like he's starting some sort of processional. I'm not sure what's going on. He's going fairly slow. It seems like they want to pass him, but they can't. It is a double yellow line from what I can see. There's a double yellow line, and they have no chance to pass him. Poor guys. Coming from this angle, I don't see any police behind him, so I'm not sure if they're in chase or what's going on. But so it seems he's going slow enough to where the helicopter is going faster than him, guys. I think we should slow down. Now that I think about it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's get behind him. I just want to see what's in front of him, see where he's going. So he's headed up towards an intersection. My assumption would be he'll blast right through this intersection. There's no stopping this man. No, he's slowing down. Yeah, he's slowing down. Okay, so yeah, he's fully stopped at this point. He's waiting for the cars to pass. Okay, guys, I don't think. Do we have the right guy? He's very much just okay. Okay, well, he turned into the wrong lane. That's a good thing. That's not a good thing. He can't do that. I don't know. So where's he going? Where is the time thief headed in a very slow, once again, 2003 red Toyota Corolla? He is currently driving down Moreland, and he seems to be slowing down. He's getting in. It looks like he's getting into the turn lane. He's going towards Walmart. Guys, we got him. He's going towards Walmart. Oh no. We gotta get squads out there. He's going towards Walmart, guys. All right, he's pulling in the parking lot. We have an ETA. This is the Walmart in Waukesha, Wisconsin. He's currently driving fairly slow in the parking lot, like normal parking lot speeds. Yeah, guys, I don't know if we can be this low to the ground. I'm just letting you know. I feel like we're getting awfully close to the cement here. Oh, he's parking he's normally parking. Oh, he must be late for his shift. He's parking his car properly, like you're supposed to. I'm not sure where he's headed. He's fairly far away from the store. Oh, but he's got out. He's running. Oh, he's going. We got a runner at this point. We got a runner. Once again, he has assaulted one of our own deputies, and we are currently in pursuit of this man, and he's very far away from that door. I don't know why he parked so far. There's a spot very much closer. He could have.
Well, I've just received an update from our producers that is the incorrect vehicle of the time thief, and he is still at large for his crimes against the community.
And against our very own Gene. May he rest in peace.
Joe, we went over this already.
If you say it enough, the people will believe it.
Well, something you can't lie about is the sports scene here in Wisconsin. We have our RRN sports journalist, John Givaldi, here to tell us all about what's been going on that front.
Thank you, Kay. It's a Sports Spot with none other than myself, John Givaldi. Here I supply you with a complete recap and breakdown of all the sports taking place here in Wisconsin on a professional and minor level. So let's kick it off, or should I say, bounce it off, with the Milwaukee Ducks, who, after coming up short of their basketball championship last season, still have their eyes set on claiming the trophy. But that can't happen if they keep losing. Fear the quack? More like fear the lack. They lost their fourth game in a row last night, getting blown out by the Grenades 102-76. After the game, I hopped on an exclusive call with star player Cletus Norway and asked him about what he thinks the team should do next.
You know, when you play nearly 40 minutes a night, it starts to hurt your back a bit. Not because I'm weak, of course, but because I'm sick and tired of carrying my team every night.
Are you requesting a trade, Cletus?
Why are you asking me that? It's completely irrelevant in the conversation.
Yes, but are you requesting a trade?
No, I'm not answering any questions about my future with the team. There's enough rumors out there that you guys just love to eat up. We just made a deep run in the playoffs last year. We will overcome this bump in the road.
As a sports journalist that prides himself on asking only the most relevant questions about what's going on in the game, Cletus, are you signing with Miami in free agency?
You guys keep speculating and speculating. The answer is no! I have too much ego for that. This is a team game. So the Hall of Fame will recognize me. Who cares about rings if you're loyal? Players like me and Jackson Gavin, who are icons in Wisconsin, have the utmost loyalty to our teams.
Okay. But then why did the Ducks have such a blowout loss tonight?
Because my team can't make a shot.
Norway is currently averaging 14 points per game, with 2 assists and 7 turnovers on a 40% shooting efficiency. We'll see if the Ducks can bounce back, but if Norway leaves in free agency this offseason, they could be in trouble. Miami is a spot for him. Up north, the Appleton Apple Bobbers seemed to drown the other night against the Sheboygan Sniffers, getting eliminated in the playoffs. Star quarterback Jackson Gavin has expressed his frustration with the Apple Bobbers for years now, threatening retirement multiple times, and is now requesting a trade after years of falling short in the postseason. Quoted as saying, "Loyalty means nothing in this league if the team doesn't care about you back. Jackson, you're a liability. Maybe the Winnebago Winnebagos can pick him up in a blockbuster deal." Well, it will be a struggle as Gavin's contract takes up 80% of the Bobbers' salary cap, which sources say has constricted them in signing any free agents. Could be another long offseason. Finally, the Dairyland Chiefs second graders were shredded by the Waukesha Willies this past Thursday, 138-2. An unfathomable score that actually happened. The graders, who represent Bishop Elementary School, had a hard-fought battle against the Willies, who represent the United States military. Sources say the 2 points scored by the graders were actually scored at the buzzer as the Willies were walking off the court to the locker room. There's always so much to talk about when it comes to sports across the state of Wisconsin. That's going to be it for this week's Sports Spot with me, John Givaldi. Back to you, Kay.
Thank you, John, once again for your wonderful recap of the truly important sports we have here in Wisconsin. Before we send you off for the night, we have an update on the time thief. The police have managed to identify the culprit as just in time, and they have provided a sketch for us to show the public. If you see this man anywhere, please let your public authorities know as soon as you can.
That will be it for us here at Really Real News for today's evening newscast. A typical day ends in a friendly fashion. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials to stay up to date on the realest and most correct news out there. We embrace being the #1 source for the public.
That's right, and everyone be sure to stay warm, or cool off, depending on where you are.
It doesn't really matter, Kay. They don't come to us for the facts anyway.
Well, that's good to hear. Just as always, thank you, Wisconsin, for joining us here at Really Real News. I'm Kayla Oss, and have a good night.